Hey everybody, my name is Behzad.
My name is Risa.
And we are the founders of Wonder Looper. And today we're going to introduce to you our latest creation, the Wonder Looper Super Looper French Terry. A mouthful, I know, but a fabric we think you're going to absolutely love. And Risa is going to get us started off with the specs.
So Super Looper French Terry is a 446 GSM, that's grams per square meter in weight, and that's about 13.2 ounce per square yard. So it's not too heavyweight, but it's also not lightweight. It's a perfect middleweight French Terry.
Right.
And what makes this fabric special is two things. And first thing is that it is a Tsuriami fabric. So Tsuriami fabric is knitted on the Tsuriami machine, also known as loop wheel machine sometimes. And it is a century-old knitting machine that makes the fabric of 1 meter an hour, which is very, very slow compared to our modern machines. But it makes a special kind of fabric that is very soft, and wash over wash, the softness and the bounciness last. So that's why we prefer this old school knitting machine.
Yeah, they say it's like they knit air right into the fabric because there's very little tension put on the yarn. So it creates this stretchy and billowy and soft and airy fabric that's very, very comfortable to wear. But more interestingly is the inside of this fabric. So with a classic French Terry, you expect to see very standard, uniform looking loops on the inside. But with this one, completely the opposite. Very random. You've got large loops, small loops, medium-sized loops, all put together to create this very soft and airy and billowy fabric. I like to say it's like you're wearing a luxury towel on top because you're going to feel it and it's going to feel really cool. And it does a great job of wicking away moisture. I think, wearing, if you want to wear this for sports or wear this in the summertime, going to the beach, coming in from the water and throwing one of these things on, it's going to be super, super comfortable to wear.
And on top of that, it looks cool.
Yeah.
And that's also one of the benefit of this. And when you look at the inside, it just looks like something that you haven't seen before.
Yeah. And speaking of looking cool, the colors that we're going to have these available in, I think are pretty cool because they're all very retro and very sporty inspired. We've got a lot of primary colors here. With the blue, we've got the green, we've got a great red and classic gray. And in the future, we're going to offer more colors. But to start off, we've got these awesome vintage-inspired primary colors.
And the gray one is a heather gray on the outside, and on the inside, it's a white loops.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of the details that you're going to find on these sweatshirts. These are details that are going to be commonly found among most of the Wonder Looper range. So fit-wise, we're going to have these available in 3 tops. We've got the pullover hoodie. We've got the zip hoodie with the 2-way Waldas vintage zipper. It's a full metal zipper. We've got the crew neck also with the binder, collar, and inlaid V. It's very important to note that that inlaid V is a real inlaid V and not just a piece of fabric stitched on top. That's to help keep the collar, keep it shaped for a lot longer so it can stretch with you.
Yeah.
Other details you'll find on the sweatshirts include the ribbed side panel. So you can have a very kind of, I wouldn't call it a trim fit. I would call it a modern fit. It's not too baggy, not too loose. But when you need it, that rib side panel expands as you need it to, accommodate your movements. And on the hoodies, you have a 2-ply hoodie with a reverse ply so that you can see that French Terry loop on the inside of the hood. So it's not just folded over. We actually have to use 2 pieces and cut it very carefully.
That's in order to show off the inside of the fabric also.
You definitely don't want to miss that out.
Yeah.
Other details you'll find include flat seam construction throughout. Oftentimes when you see Tsuriami knitting, sometimes people associate that with seamless. And the problem with that is you are bound by the size of the tube in order to create your fit. But not us. We did a full cut and sew. That way we can have a custom fit for you, but we keep it nice and flat with the flat seam construction. But the flat seam construction, you will notice that there will be, bits of like the inside of the fabric peeking through the seams here and there. That's just part of the flavor when it comes to this kind of construction.
Definitely. And last but not least, we are also introducing a new fit, which is a sweat shorts.
Right.
We just wanted to make it because it is spring, summer, and it's more of a sporty series, sporty collection. So we wanted to have it, rather than sweatpants, we wanted to make sweat shorts. And this is a little fun piece, I feel. I'm very excited about it. You can mix and match with the tops, and it's very sporty.
Yeah, I think any combination that you get here within the Super Looper range, you can mix and match and you're going to look fantastic. Now, what is your favorite part about this Wonder Looper Super Looper French Terry?
I think this is a very all year long kind of a fabric. So we have the double heavyweight, which is very chunky. So maybe in the middle of summer, you don't want to wear it, depending on the weather. And also the fleeced fox fiber, which is another, running fabric that we do. It's also fleeced on the inside. So it's more appropriate for like, fall and winter weather. Whereas this one is, in the spring, in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, it doesn't really matter. You can put it on anytime and it gives you a certain amount of, coziness. So that's why I like this fabric.
Right. For me, it's about wearability. Of course, these colors are classic. You can wear them anytime, any century, it's really timeless. But wear over wear, you've got this beefy fabric, and in the wash, it really keeps its shape very well. We did a torture test on this. Of course, we torture test everything. Hot wash, hot dry. And what we found was very, very minimal shrinkage after the initial dry, about 10 centimeters only in the length. And after just a little bit of, stretching the garment back out, we were able to recover all of that shrinkage. So it's a garment that you could wear hard, you can wash hard, and enjoy for hopefully many, many years to come.
Yeah, and these colors, just to add to that, these colors are going to fade over time, obviously, with washes and stuff. And I'm very much looking forward to having like a vintagey looking version of these sweatshirts down the line in years.
So some future vintage. And just one last thing to note on our drawstring cords, we've got thick 7mm drawstring cords with our little Wonder Looper logo there on the ends there, on the egglet. So with all that said, I think we've covered it all. So if you have any questions for us, you know what to do. Hit us in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to our Instagram, our newsletter. We have a weekly newsletter where we tell you all the latest Wonder Looper news and updates. And every now and then we do a live stream as well. So we're here to answer your questions live. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of that stuff. And with all that said, we'll leave it there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. We hope you enjoy these sweatshirts, and we'll see you guys real soon. Right.
Bye, everyone.